the most compelling evidence of a Kristen Stewart-Robert Pattinson romance
Action!
just might come from Portland, Oregon, where the first movie was filmed. The owners of the Viewpoint Inn, the location of the famous prom scene, give you their exclusive take on what happened off-camera.
Bella and Edward fell in love supposedly at the prom scene that was filmed here. My partner and I think they fell in love here as well.
It was an intimate couple. To me, it was an intimate couple.
I was here for every moment of prep and filming. They were in a touching, loving, kissing mode the entire time they were here.
Take a look at these never-before-seen photos.
I actually watched them quite a bit because one of the producers consented for me to run around with my digital camera and take pictures. I have a picture of him, you know, with the umbrella. It's raining, and he's helping Kristen with the umbrella. There was a lot of hand-holding and a lot of snuggling.
Kristen and Rob did not have trailers to operate out of. This was kind of a makeshift green room that we set up for them. And this is the area where they hung out.
The cast was allowed in there, but Rob and Kristen pretty much took the sofa over. Their chairs were empty basically the whole time. They were sitting next to each other on the sofa.
I dream about being with you forever.
Forever.
Catherine Hardwicke, the director, wanted to do that shot when there was no possibility of fans creeping in or too many noises happening. Probably shouldn't say it, you know, Jeff and I at one point kind of sneaked up to watch, and there was a lot of kissing and practicing, let's put it that way.
Their character in the film was togetherness. That didn't stop once they were between takes.
They very much stayed with it. And so was it with two, you know, heavy-duty actors staying in character or not? Or was it two people that were in love? There was something extremely believable about it.
Sounds convincing, but Twilight director Catherine Hardwicke says the romantic connection started a little later. In the November 23rd issue of Time magazine, she said, quote, "In terms of what Kristen told me directly, it didn't happen on the first movie." Then she continued, "I think it took a long time for Kristen to realize, okay, I've got to give this a go." So does that mean Rob and Chris are dating now? Well, there's still no hard proof to settle the question once and for all. Even though Robston has denied the romance rumors, we can't deny all the hints they've dropped along the way. Let's look back at all the clues we've gathered.
Your top 5 reasons why it's great to be Edward Cullen. You can kiss Kristen Stewart.
It was pretty wild. I was like, dude, this is going to be a PG-13 rated movie.
The number one question was for you, what it's like kissing him.
It's great. I like it. They have a sexual tension that you can feel it.
There was a lot of hand-holding and a lot of snuggling.
I'm like, you know, you got to calm down.
I think he's really handsome.
Chris and I were looking at each other like, whoa. Sizzling.
We didn't really get on at all.
After we met all the different Bachelor number 1, 2, 3, and 4, Kristen said, it has to be Rob.
There's no proof in the pudding unless there's pictures taken, right?
You've seen all our evidence that Robert and Kristen's on-screen romance,
You gotta give me some answers.
might also be an off-screen reality. Now, with New Moon hitting theaters on November 20th, it's time to judge for yourself.
No, Edward, no!
We were first on the case of Robston, and believe us, we'll follow it until the end. What? If there ever is one.
There's still a lot of stuff that I could say that could potentially ruin everything.